Hi guys, we're on Nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Gerard.
I'm Julien.
I'm Alex.
And we're here, ready to another Patreon request. This is a movie that I've seen. Matter of fact, not only have I seen, this movie is in my top 10 movies of all time. Now, I know that you guys have not seen this movie.
Nope.
But this movie to me is one of the best movies I've seen in my entire life. I love this movie.
I sure do love Russell Crowe, though. I gotta say that.
And this is Master and Commander, The Far Side, and I gotta tell you, this I don't know if you guys have movies where you can watch over and over and over again. Like if you clean the house, you change channel, and the movie you like is playing, you're like, okay, let me stop.
Let me stop what I'm doing.
And you can sit down and watch this movie. This is one of those type of movies. That's how much I love this movie. This movie is fantastic, and it also brings up the debate that we've been talking about: who we think is the better captain, right? Is it Adama? Is it Captain Kirk? Is it Malcolm? Well, today we might be throwing another name in that mix, right? Captain Aubrey.
This is your boy.
This guy is fantastic, and you're gonna see this now. If you're not fully aware of the situation, just to give you a heads up, this takes place during the Napoleonic times. It is the British against the French, and this is more based on naval combat back in the day. Okay. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this.
I am dying to watch this.
You guys do. You know who?
Interesting.
You know who Russell Crowe is, right?
Yes.
The guy that I just saw on the thumbnail. Yes.
Gladiator.
Yeah. Okay.
That's him. You got it.
Gladiator. If you haven't seen Gladiator, I'm not sure you have. I know I've seen it. There is Cinderella Man. The movie that you and I saw.
A Beautiful
really
Mind.
Good, A Beautiful Mind. Really good actor, and I think he's
Unhinged.
also Superman's father.
Yep.
Right.
He also plays Zeus.
Kyle. He does? He plays Zeus?
In the new Thor, he played Zeus.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I think he's a prolific actor. I think the guy is really good at what he does, and I wish he does more. I wish he was doing more movies now than just like he was doing before. You don't see him as often as he used to back in the day.
We don't see him as much as we would want to see him.
Yeah, in the early 2000s, he was making. I mean, he was just everywhere, and it was like and everything he did was fantastic. But this is a movie. This is from a book. The book has the novel. There are like 21 novels in total about this story we're about to watch now.
Okay.
So this would be like the first book, but there is no sequel. Like there's no sequels to this. There should be, in my opinion, but but enough of this talking. Let's get to it. April 1805.
How scary is this? Again, no technology to let you know where you're going, right?
Well, they know where they're going.
The compass, the stars,
but there's no
GPS.
There's no GPS. There's no Google Maps.
No.
The far side of the world. No Google Maps. Definitely not. These are his orders. Intercept French privateer Acheron and rouse the Pacific. Intent to carry the war into those waters. Sink, burn, or take her as a prize.
So he has orders to.
Those are his orders. To either
they gave him a couple options.
Burn it, or take her as a prize. With 197 people on board.
I thought that was like sacks of like food of some sort.
Hammocks. Well, it makes sense that they sleep in hammocks like that because it's probably going back and forth all the time.
That and they also don't have a lot of space, I'm pretty sure.
True. And they have to have room for livestock.
That's your Apple Watch right there.
There you go.
Jesus.
And your notification.
Yep.
Ancient times, ladies and gentlemen. Ancient times.
There you go, guys. Just trying to change.
What does that mean? Like we're getting ready for dinner? Or
no, they're changing
posts.
Their posts, yeah. But they've probably been up there for like 8 or 12 hours.
Julien, do you think you will make it as a part of the crew?
Depends on which part I am.
The rudder.
I don't know what that is.
Hey! Wait a minute.
Pippin.
What is it, Slade?
I heard something. Sounded like a bell.
don't know what it was. Should we beat to quarters?
We shall beat to quarters!
Move! Move along! Move along!
This is their code red. Red alert.
I would do that too. That kid made a good decision.
Hey, my
Yeah,
boy.
Making his way through for the man. Ain't nobody in his way.
Just like in Star Trek, like everything's color coded. You know, you know what position everybody's in
Right.
depending on the color they're
By the way,
wearing.
from dead asleep to like battle.
2 points off the starboard bow, sir.
You sure, Mr. Holland?
Yes, sir.
Dude, you know, it must have taken balls to do this back in the day.
What?
To be in the
To
ship.
be here
Yeah, you know, to
in
be
the middle
doing
of
this.
nowhere
And
That's
he's
fair.
in the north of Brazil from England.
from England.
You know?
Down! All hands down!
Woo! My gosh, bro.
Could you imagine getting
Oh my god. that
shot
guy.
at by one of those splinters? How bad it would be?
Dude, and it wasn't, back then, it wasn't the cannonballs. It was more the shrapnel that would kill you.
Stand tall on the quarterdeck, son, all of us. Enemy frigate at 6 bells.
Hold fast.
Ooh my.
Hold your position!
Hold your position! Courage now!
Jesus Christ, guys. Oof.
We'll serve them out yet!
Pulling, sir! Davies, Jemmy, get Mr. Pullings below!
Aye, sir!
Damn, they're not missing a shot.
Bro, splinters coming at you left and right.
What a shot. Look at this shot.
Oh my.
What I literally mentioned earlier. The splinters.
Keep them sprinting, Mr. Calamet! Sir! Reload! Get him out!
The rudder's shot away! The steering don't answer, sir!
That's like shooting the motor away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold the gun crews to deck. Rig man, row us over the stern and pull the boats in. Put us in that fog, Tom.
Went right after that.
He's so calm. Am I wrong?
Chill. Chill. Ready to go. He said it with a smile.
Yeah.
Pull together!
This man said it with a smile.
He's opening up a seam! We need to get some more come around it in! Lively, mate! She's gaining on us!
Oof, having to pull that boat all by themselves. That's crazy.
Fool for Lucky Jack.
Dude, that's crazy.
Quiet, lads. No shouts, no calls.
Bro, their ship got wrecked, bro.
Dude, thank God they had a fog.
2 feet 6 inches, sir. And holding.
Dude, you know how strong this guy gotta be? Because he was holding a thing and hitting it was incoming ocean.
Yeah.
Right?
So, what's the butcher's bill?
9 dead, 27 wounded.
Lord Blakeney. Damn, he was good. Just came out of nowhere.
I have no idea precisely what it is.
That was the stroke.
That was kind of deep in there. By the way, he didn't scream. I was.
You would have fainted. There goes your GPS.
There you go. That's what I was.
There's
Yeah.
your Google Maps.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Were you being sarcastic? That's so much help.
The simple fact is we were soundly beaten.
Mr. Lamb is confident with basic repairs we can get home as we are.
We're not going home.
But to refit, we need a port, and the Acheron may be still looking for us.
We can refit at sea. Here. We're at Shoals.
This is bad. This is really bad, guys.
That whole ship is tilting to the right.
Is it on fire?
Dude, so not only did you have to know how to sail, you had to know how to repair it too. You had to be a carpenter as well and an engineer.
Oh my god. By the way, what they're doing is the equivalent of like the radiator on your car exploding while driving and you got to repair it.
No, I think it's more than that.
It's a little bit more, right?
Yeah. Let's not forget 9 people died.
Right.
And 27 were injured. Usually my radiator goes off. It's not so bad.
Oh my god.
Is he dying?
So they have to do this at sea.
Are they amputating him?
They're amputating him. They're cutting his arm off.
I can't watch this.
Of course you can.
Yeah, at least he'll be Captain Hook.
Knock me out, please. Sir, please knock me out.
He brings out the giant saw.
Oh!
No, you have to cut through the muscle first. Now we gotta saw it off.
You could hear it.
That's it? That's it? Please tell me that's it.
I've never seen a braver patient.
That was kind of quick.
He's a small guy.
It's a small little arm.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's like cutting off a chicken leg, you know? And
Oh my god.
what you think?
They found out they can do that at sea.
I was so tempted to
cool.
just
Oh my
grab him
God.
by the arm. So tempted. You don't understand.
If they would have shown, if they would have shown what was happening, I would have fainted just now.
I mean, hopefully he's a righty. But you saw he had to cut to the meat, the muscle first before he got to the bone. You okay, Alex? Don't faint over there.
Oof.
When he was a mid, no more than your age. He's known this ship man and boy. He says there's enough of his blood in the woodwork for the ship to almost be a relation.
Oh wait,
What
it
is-
actually is.
What is going on, guys?
It's a lobotomy.
What is this? Is that?
It's brain surgery.
No.
Have you ever had human
Stop.
brain?
What is going on?
Let me scoop your brain, Alex.
Blood.
Oh.
He said.
Julian, I would break all of your fingers.
Only knows his birds and beasts. You show him a beetle, and he'll tell you what it's thinking.
The doctor told me you were fond of reading, so It has all of his major battles in it, and then some very fine illustrations.
Did you ever meet Lord Nelson, sir?
I had the honor and privilege of serving with him at the Nile, a great victory.
It's concerned. It's killing him to see the killer.
No, yeah. Totone?
Totone.
Oof.
Pizza.
Shut up. Pizza? Wow, that's not pizza.
No.
What is that?
I'll tell you what that is.
They look like towels. That was towels.
That's boiled brain.
Seasoned towels. Pizza. This man said pizza. Where do you see pizza? Where did you see pizza?
Seasoned towels.
Oof.
This was a cello. Company with a cello.
By the way, I would love to know how to play this.
I can hear this all day. By the way.
Am I the only one who's getting the feeling of we're not winning this? We are so not winning this. Look at this thing.
They're up against a bigger ship. They didn't triple shot it and didn't penetrate anything on the ship.
Oh look, it's now sailing like straight now. It's not sideways anymore.
These guys know what they're doing, bro.
Did you see how the ship was sailing for a bit? It was like this.
But I'm saying these guys were masters of the sea.
It was like
they knew what they were doing.
To the right.
What?
Nothing.
They refitted. they refixed the whole thing in the middle of the ocean. They didn't go to port or anything.
Bro, the ship is brand new, and they got a new paint job. What is going on?
That's what the men call it. It's the Acheron, sir. I saw there was something right strange about her, and so I asked Joe, and so he described it to me, and I knocked you up a model, sir.
This framing is accurate.
Exactly accurate, sir.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
An extra ration of rum for these men.
Oh,
hell yeah!
Yeah,
sir.
dude.
Bluff above the water and sharp below. Gives her hull a finer entry and a long run as she goes aft. That's why she's so fast. Heavier, but fast despite it. That's the future. What a fascinating modern age we live in.
That's the future. That looked ancient to me. Still.
Well, of course, ancient to you. You didn't live back then, but for back then, that's state of the art.
Look at this stick right here. You see this stick?
Yeah, that stick is still just does a stick.
20 more miles per hour.
Even if we did catch up with her, I mean, to take her, she's out of our class. She's a 44-gun ship.
Jesus, bro.
Imagine this scene would have happened during Apocalypto.
Oh
that is Apocalypto right there.
This was happening. Instead of what we saw, it would have been this. Like, oh, okay. Makes sense.
A large man of war French stopped here on the 10th and then headed south.
Somewhere here.
Gee, that was precise.
What? The
little two-finger thing that you did there? That'll be precise.
That's about right there. Right there.
Exactly what it was right there. These are things that we don't use nowadays, you know what I'm saying?
To wives and to sweethearts.
Wives and sweethearts.
May they never meet.
Excuse me, sir, but Mr. Blakeney said that you served under Lord Nelson.
I have had the honor of dining with him twice. And he said, Aubrey, may I trouble you for the salt?
I've always tried to say it exactly as he did.
The second time he told me a story about how someone offered him a boat cloak on a cold night. And he said no, he didn't need it. But he was quite warm. His zeal for king and country kept him warm.
Well, then he would seem to be the exception to the rule that authority corrupts.
Which would you choose?
Oh, my God.
I would choose the right-hand weevil. It has significant advantage in both length and breadth.
Do you not know that in the service, one must always choose the lesser of two weevils?
It's a dad joke, almost.
The lesser of two weevils.
I enjoy seeing them having fun.
Yeah, especially
little drunk, just chilling.
You have to keep morale up.
You have to.
Listen, that old man that's there is dead. They're just pulling him around, not realizing.
Go ahead, Gerard. This is dancing first, Gerard.
Oh, never mind. He opened his eyes.
Uh-oh.
We must turn and fight.
But he has the weather gauge again, don't you?
He must have been watching us from some inlet and waited until we passed.
Is that it?
Run like smoke and oakum. This is the second time he's done this to me. There will not be a third.
This is like
a little boost, a little boost.
Shifting gears.
A little boost, guys, a little boost.
We went from third to fourth. Just
Yup.
A little nitrous.
From third to there you go. Some nitrous. Some old school Fast and Furious.
I kill a relative of his in battle, perhaps? His boy, God forbid.
He fights like you, Jack.
Bro, listen, I'm making every bit of like I'm doing this with my hands to get a little bit more track. Like
you're blowing.
Yeah. What?
No, every cell's out.
When its lower limb is touching the horizon, Williamson, look to your sextant. The orb is no longer rising.
He said sextant.
Shut up. Grow up.
No.
Oh my God, it's over.
A night battle?
Wouldn't want to lose you.
This kid's been a boss.
Yes.
Because in the beginning, he was
made that decision.
shouting out orders.
Yeah.
and getting things done. Not like the other kid who's ducking down.
Yep.
Trying to make them look like they're closer.
Click there. Douse your light.
We caught a fish.
Take the helm, Bondon. Now tell me that wasn't fun.
He did a U-turn real quick.
What do you call that? Crazy Ivan from Firefly. That
Yep.
turning.
Yep.
Bondon. That's enough easting. Set a course south-southwest.
Aye, sir. South-southwest.
We're behind this time. We found him.
And of course, there's a storm.
That's 12 knots. That's good. I want more.
Oh, so they get a long line and they knot it, and then they go 12. Oh, I understand the unit of measurement now.
We still use that measurement today in water and knots.
She's making a run for the horn, sir.
Oh my lord, bro.
Dude, I know I'll get COVID instantly.
Cold?
COVID.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh my god!
Do you think Captain Kirk would have done the same decision?
I don't think so.
Malcolm?
I think Malcolm would have done. I think Malcolm would have jumped in the water.
I would say that I have never once doubted your abilities as a captain.
Speak plainly, Stephen.
You're not accustomed to defeat.
This is a ship of war, and I will grind whatever grist the mill requires in order to fulfill my duty.
Whatever the cost.
Whatever the cost. We have made our turn northward. My dear doctor, we're headed back toward the sun.
The Galapagos Islands.
The Galapagos Islands. The afterall. For me.
Oh my! Oh, what is that? What is that?
Jelly, bro.
And I'm hoping it's jelly and chocolate. That's what I'm hoping it is.
Jelly and pudding.
Oh, that was not pudding. Wow.
That was jelly and pudding.
Oh my god! I hope that was good.
Don't forget your old shipmates.
We have worked the self-same gun quarter-deck division.
I love the camaraderie.
I love these guys, man.
Love the camaraderie big time.
So do I.
So, you know, and we saw it here. We saw it in Band of Brothers and one in the even the Pacific. That I guess when you go through stuff like this, when you get shot at and you're there with your boys, there's I guess you gotta be closer to each other. I got
so
your back, you got
telling
mine.
me is I have to shoot at us for us to become closer. Got it.
No, God bless us. Hopefully never.
Doesn't look like one. Like, it looks like a stick.
See, there's a spider. It's disguised itself as an ant. And here's an insect. It's taken on the shape of a thorn to save itself from the birds.
Sir, So we've raced the Galapagos.
I'm coming.
Wow.
I recognize this composition. I just can't put my finger on
It's
it.
Bach. It should be Bach.
Is it?
Look, beyond the rock.
Yes, I see. What is curious, eh?
It had to be an amazement to see these creatures for the first time.
There's an act.
We can't see any women. There's lots of ducks and lizards.
What? Those birds, they're a species of cormorant, but they appear to be flightless.
Ooh, look, there's one going for a swim.
Iguanas don't swim, they're land animals.
These ones do.
Two new species in as many minutes.
He's having a field day. He's
going
having
in
a
a field
field
trip.
day here.
But Captain's not looking at that. Captain's busy looking at something else.
The wreckage.
I love that shot that the whole crew's busy over here and the captain, he's on duty 24/7.
Aubrey. Hog. Master the Albatross. Hid in that inlet yonder. Bring our bloody ship to the waterline. Fucking pirates.
Mr. Mowat, there's not a moment to lose.
He promised him that.
Yeah, but things change.
Have you forgotten your promise?
Subject to the requirements of the service.
I see. So after all this time in your service, I must simply content myself to form part of this belligerent expedition.
So I found a curious beetle walking on the deck.
"2 minutes and 1 second, sir! Lads, that's not good enough. You want to see a guillotine in Piccadilly? No! You want to call that raggedy arse Napoleon your king? No! You want your children to sing the Marseillaise? No! Mr. Moore, starboard battery! Fire!
There you go.
1 minute and 10 seconds.
That's
He don't even want to hang with the captain right now, he's so mad.
He went hungry.
Yeah, I probably did. I thought we were boys.
Nah, bro, I wanted to see my iguanas, bro.
Listen, as his friend, he knows how important this is to him and what he does.
No, but I think him calling what he does a hobby is what got to him.
Oh yeah, no, that
I think
definitely
that's a
hurt
big
him.
insult. Because that hobby saved a couple of his crew members. That kid.
As soon as he went up the mizzen, Will falls. And whose watch was it when we lost our wind?
You there! Stand fast! Mr. Pullings, defaulters at 8 bells. He was deliberately insubordinate.
They've taken a set against me.
It's leadership they want. Strength.
Think that hurts?
No.
Those don't look like moans of pleasure, bah.
No, it was like, it was like,
oh! Mm-hmm.
And this is where his suffering's gonna begin.
Yeah, everybody's saluting now. Too afraid not to salute.
Every time he's on watch.
You feeling better now?
Yes.
Is he gonna kill the child?
Now he's gonna kill himself.
He's gonna jump.
Goodbye, Blakeney.
Oof.
He believed it too. Thought he was Jonah. And rather by going by it, he just decided to kill himself too.
Then we ask for your forgiveness, Lord.
Now they probably truly think that he was the Jonah.
Now they got fresh water.
Yes, my bad. My black tail.
Hey, don't tell me this is gonna end up shooting him. Like we're in front of the doctor.
My God.
No,
Oh my God! You stupid!
I didn't see you.
Jesus.
And he's the doctor.
Yep. The only doctor on On boat.
Oh. Oh.
Dude, you know what that bullet was back then? You know what that was?
Like
little ball.
Yep.
Are you equal to the task?
Well, I'll need to read up on the doctor's books, like study some pictures he has.
So no.
Some pictures.
Oh Lord have mercy. Lord
That guy's
have
an idiot.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, he's about to throw up. Look at the pictures.
He's gonna die.
It's his boy.
He's trying to make a hard choice between duty and his friend.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I thought he was gone. Oh Lord.
Tell me this wasn't on my account.
Not at all.
No. I do this with my own hand.
What? We have an emergency? Oh my Lord.
My dude, I think I'd rather trust him than somebody that's gonna butcher me.
Oh, good then. Put your hand on my belly.
Oh.
Guys,
Guys, bear with me because I can't see this.
You gotta watch this, bro. It's called a reaction channel, not a turn away channel.
Dean, please.
Oof, he looked away.
Oh, he's cutting deep.
Oh.
And probably no anesthesia either because he have to be paying attention.
Yep. Ooh, he's bleeding a lot. He's getting right in there too. He's going, ooh!
You'll have to raise a rib.
Dear Lord.
Oh, my back hurts.
She'll patch up nicely.
Oh, dude, my back hurts.
Your back hurts.
Oh, yeah, I pulled something from squeezing so hard.
Aye, aye.
I would still give him a lashing for being an idiot.
Yeah, something. That was really stupid what he did. By the way, for someone who's had surgery twice on his abdomen, I understand the pain.
But could you imagine doing it yourself?
No, not at all. No. I want nothing but morphine. Fill me with morphine. Hey, some cricket. Huh.
And they're making tequila?
That's good. It have to be, right? That's
Right?
tequila they're making.
That's tequila.
Should you really be getting up, sir?
Mr. Blakeney, are you also a doctor? Nonsense, I'll name a great tortoise after you. Testudo Aubrey.
They're boys, bro. They're boys.
1 week. He's here for 1 week.
You know what you
Listen,
can
1
collect
week's
here?
enough. Man, seeing all this stuff makes me want to eat seafood.
Seven inches in length.
I think we should be getting back.
This has to be so much fun, bro. I'm having a listen. What is this?
It's a heck of a hike.
Think about it. You've never seen these things before. Your mind has to be
Blown for sure.
I would love to do it.
Right here, look.
Hmm?
Oh,
That's
crap.
Frenchy.
Oh, crap.
Right when he was about to get his bird.
Open the cages.
Oh, that work.
All of that discovery.
He's over the water, I'd say. If we caught up with her, I mean, to take her, we'd have to be bloody invisible.
Very interesting find.
Is that right?
It's a rare phasmid, sir, in order to confuse its predators.
Change the name.
What?
Change the flag.
What flag is that?
It's a merchant's flag.
Hmm.
I had no idea that a study of nature could advance the art of naval warfare.
More smoke!
Yep.
Drop the gun!
Oh no, that's to read it higher.
Yep. Because they can't do the hull.
Yeah.
It's too thick.
Preparations are completed, sir. Good. Right, from now on, no sirs, no salutes, no whistles, no bells.
Aye, sir.
Acting third lieutenant.
Thank you.
I hear we're to free the whalers.
You're to be stationed on the quarterdeck. I'm sorry, Will.
They're discriminating just because he has one arm.
I know what you want to say. You'll lead your gun crew, and then when we board, you'll take command of the ship from here on the quarterdeck.
Take command of the ship. Thank you, sir.
The Acheron is a tough nut to crack. More than twice our guns, more than twice our numbers. They mean to take us as a prize. This ship is England. So it's every hand to his rope or gun. Quick's the word and sharp's the action. After all,
Aye, Captain.
surprise is on our side.
That. Warning shots?
Mm-hmm.
See you afterwards.
But you have had warning. Stop now, or we will destroy your ship.
Ho ho ho.
This is your last warning. Stop now, or we will destroy you.
Go for the mass. That's 2 hits. 3, 4.
They got it.
There was no other way. They had to get that close to get those shots in.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's the first guy over.
Looks like the job is done, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Woo! 3 men by himself.
One thing is getting shot, but stabbed?
Yeah, stabbed in a whole different world. It's slice and dice.
Oof. Oof. Point blank.
I love that kid.
With one arm, bro.
That boy said, "Follow me."
On God.
Turn that fire off.
I mean, that's a smart way to do it.
Everybody's handling their business, bro.
He's definitely heavy-handed.
Yeah, that doctor can move.
The pointy hat. Kill the important
Bro,
one.
Captain is a
Look at the And the doctor was just shot.
Is the captain inside?
Docteur? Docteur?
Oui.
Docteur Deligny, monsieur. Before the captain died, he said I was to give you this.
I'll do it. Can you help me?
Oh, they do the else.
That kid, they got the respect of that whole crew.
Mm-hmm.
That's him at what, 12? Wait till he's 20 or 25.
It's true.
able seaman, John Antonio, quartermaster's mate, Peter Miles Calamity. Lieutenant. You, however, shall take the Acheron south to Valparaiso. Parole the prisoners there, refit as necessary, and we shall rendezvous in Portsmouth. I believe Mr. Hogg would be a good choice for sailing master, however. That will be your decision, Captain Pullings.
Captain Pullings. Promotion.
Aye.
And to you, sir.
He got a promotion and a Ferrari with it.
And a Ferrari.
Stop playing.
Hey, pizza.
It's not pizza! Don't you dare.
I'll rest easier when I know they've reached shore. So many wounded. Only that poor unfortunate Higgins to tend to them. Still, he's better than no doctor at all.
I met that doctor. I spoke to him.
No, he died of fever months ago.
The guy who gave him the sword, he was really the captain, not the doctor.
Mr. Maud, change of course. Southeast by east. We'll intercept the Acheron and we'll escort them into Valparaiso.
Aye, sir. Southeast by east.
And that, sir, is how the ukulele was created.
He did make a point. That bird ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere. It's flightless.
God, that was so good.
Wow.
God.
Excellent movie. Excellent movie, excellent story. I've seen this a million times. I would never be tired of watching this movie.
God, it's so good.
Well, guys, that was Master Commander, Far Side of the World. First off, what do you guys think about the acting by Russell Crowe?
Oh, horrible. Hated it. Never again. No, it was amazing. Loved it.
Russell Crowe. I mean, in my opinion, he's an underrated actor.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he's underrated. I think he's underrated.
I think he's underused. I mean, that's definitely. I still think he had a lot more in him to offer. If you know what, maybe this might be controversial. What I'm about to say, but I put him on par. I really do put him on par with Tom Hanks in terms of that caliber of acting.
Yeah,
the range.
That range that he pulls off. You know,
he's so good.
If you've ever seen any other movies like Gladiator, or if you've seen A Beautiful Mind, like he has a range and he's really good at it. You know, I think what got him in trouble was that he had a fight somewhere. I don't know if it was sad. I know there was some controversy with him, but that was like once a long time ago. I hadn't stopped Batman from making movies.
That's right. Yeah.
What do you think about what am I calling him? Vision?
Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany. What do you think about his acting?
He's always amazing. He's always great. I love him. He's absolutely amazing in everything he does.
I've seen Paul Bettany act a few times, and each time I gain a higher appreciation for his acting, because I don't see the actor, I see the character that he portrays. And it's the same thing with like Russell Crowe. Whatever he plays, I always see the character. I can't see him. I just see the character.
Yeah, because right now you saw him as the Doctor.
Absolutely.
You didn't see Vision there.
No,
I didn't see Vision. I didn't see
Mordecai. That he didn't
Mordecai.
get to see
his bird.
His bird, man.
I wonder if Catherine have seen this. If she has seen this movie.
Well, she recommended it, so it had to be she's seen it.
The movie I'm going to mention. It's with him and who's Mary Jane from the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire? Kristen, what's her name?
Mary Jane.
Kristen
Dunst.
Kristen Dunst.
I believe.
That's what it is.
Wimbledon. Have you guys ever seen Wimbledon?
No, I haven't seen Wimbledon.
It's a tennis. It's
so they both in it?
It's a tennis movie with them.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it, and I've seen the trailer.
I have a soft spot for that movie. They both play tennis, and he's trying to, I guess, make it into tennis, and he's like the main actor. It's not the greatest movie. It's a little corny at times, but
the acting was good enough.
It's a good story.
Well,
I like it.
I would like to see another movie with both of these guys in the same movie. And it didn't have to be a sequel to this.
Their chemistry,
their chemistry was
is
like
so good.
Like it really felt like they were friends,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And he was talking to the captain about things that were indeed anarchy.
Yep.
You know, about authority, there's corruption.
Yep.
And the captain, knowing that's his friend, he was listening to him, argue with him, but there wasn't like this enemy thing. And when the doctor seemed to have been wounded, her like the mission didn't mean anything. The mission.
He immediately forgot. He forgot.
No, I gotta go help my boy.
I gotta
go help my boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what do you think about in terms of him being a captain? Like we've seen, again, we talked about again, Kirk, Malcolm, and another card, Adama, which you haven't seen yet, but we'll. What do you think? How did you feel that this man portrayed this captain of this ship?
In all honesty, don't get me wrong, like very good captain, strategic wise and everything like that, and things. There was just certain calls that ended up damaging his crew more, and also losing the men as well. When it came to also the second lieutenant, or with him, that, like, you know, he ended up losing his life itself and everything like that.
So you agree with the doctor, thinking that maybe he was too prideful?
I believe so. I believe that I know, honestly, and that's just my opinion. I don't think he's in one of my lists as one of the great captains.
Doesn't make the list.
Honestly,
he doesn't make the list.
I don't think he makes the list for me.
What about you, Julien? Does he make the list?
Yeah, definitely.
Great
I
actor.
think he's on an opposite side compared to Malcolm and Kirk. He's more of like an aggressive tactician who is, you know, to the service, focused and determined.
I got a job.
He'll get the job done no matter the cost. The only thing is he also has that emotional pull with certain things where if the cost is too greatly to him, then he knows to pull back. So in that sense, I do think he's in the list somewhere. I wouldn't say he's probably the best, but he's definitely in the list at least. That best spot is still
middle-ish.
If we're speaking captains like at sea, like.
Oh,
we're not talking. We're talking.
If I'm at sea, I'm gonna feel. I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Captain at sea, topless, Jack Sparrow.
No. Get out of here. Stop.
You lost all
Shut up.
credit. Get out of here.
Shut up.
I'm joking. But in all honesty, like I said, in all honesty, like I said, if it would be like on the sea itself, then he would be on the list.
But that's not the question. The question is captain.
Captain.
We're not talking about the sea. We're talking about captain.
Unfortunately for me,
he definitely makes the list for me. He is placed as captain for a reason, and one of the reasons why is because in moments where there is great danger or the situation it's pretty big, where you think, hey, I don't think we're gonna make it. If you are, let's say, part of the crew, and you're like, hey, you know what? I don't think we're gonna do it. We don't have the rations. We don't have the ship is not in good shape for us to make it. The captain's like, no, we're making it. He's placed in that position for a reason, where
so
you're like, you know what? All right, we're doing it.
So you're saying he makes the hard calls.
Yeah, he has to make the hard calls, and for peasants like us, you know, we're a little bit softer. You know, we're like, hey, no, this looks crazy, but to him, it's like when you said after the opening scene where the ship is literally sailing sideways, he's like, we got it, we're going this way. Yeah. He's like, oh, we don't got time to lose.
That's why I say he's in one of his best, because he trusts his crew, he trusts in his own abilities and what he can do.
Correct. I agree with that statement.
You have peasant Gerard, but sir, it's 100 miles. Like, well, we don't got time to lose, Gerard.
So no,
we don't got time.
Like you said, like when it came to the hard calls, like that's definitely something that he definitely has for him in itself. When it comes to like the rash, like where it came to like the ship itself and everything like that, he grew up on that ship, so he knows that ship from like left and right, from so like, the back of his hands. So I don't think it's more of trust of his crew or the thing of it, like, you know, the fact that he knows how to sell the ship itself. Because when it came to the trust of the crew, it wasn't even based off trust. It was based off the fact that he was the captain. Because when it came to him, nobody batted a bad eye to him. It was when it came to the people that he selected to be.
But did you not like his?
then
Did you
that's
not like
not
his
really
decision making? Did you? What is it that he is not on your list? Like what is
Well,
the
he just
one?
said it. He said that the fact that some of the decision cost the lives of some of his crewmen. You know, some people died because of the decision that he made, and that's true. Okay, after the first attack, when they got wrecked, should he have taken that moment to go back to land and fix up, you know, and tell them what happened?
We'll fix up on the way. We can't. We'll lose by the time we come back.
But people died. That decision made people die along the way, and they got wrecked. It wasn't like, you know, oh, the flag. They got wrecked.
But his orders, I think, again, England is at war, right? I don't think that I think we're taking his orders that's like, hey, you got to go intercept this ship. It might seem to us like, you can go back, regroup, whatever. But to him, his orders had to be like,
that was it.
The major
that's
importance.
That's the word of God.
You know, to him, that order of, hey, you have to, you know, this ship is getting ready to invade certain whatever. That has to be like major orders, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, absolutely. Because he even said it.
Yeah.
Because if that would have been the turn in the war, because as soon as Napoleon had that, none of their
Alex,
military
Julien is overboard. He's hanging by a rope. He's gonna bring us down to the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, I'm cutting the rope.
That ship he saw as too dangerous to be in Napoleon's hands.
Exactly.
This is a problem.
This is a problem.
Already,
this is a problem.
We know from history, Napoleon was an amazing French tactician who was able to conquer a lot. You give him that, he becomes a naval tactician
correct.
as well.
And that's the reason why, I mean, attitudes like he had, his calls are the reason why the British, they ran the waters. That was their turf.
And after the first battle, the opening, after the first battle, seeing, hey, they just hit us by surprise, and it was just a little bit. They were far away. They were not even close to us. And we almost died. For him to be like, we're going after it?
No.
Come on.
That is mind blowing.
Come on.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Just like
But
you
he
said,
was-
I was like, yeah, let's go back.
He was smart about it,
I
though.
need some tea.
He was smart about it on where he stopped, because if you noticed on the map, it said dangerous shores where he stopped at.
Listen.
So he knew that obviously the man of war that is bigger than him would probably not be able to get that shallow in, otherwise they will be docked.
Listen, Lieutenant Alex, where are? I'm rolling. I'm rowing back.
Because the thing is, another aspect as well is because when it came to him actually being able to, okay, we got this. It was when that model was presented to him. He was like, okay, I think I know how to now. But if that model wasn't there, I think it would have just been a blanking game, a guessing game on how to bring that ship down.
You just don't like sacrifice. I'm not saying you don't like sacrificing your people,
Unnecessary-
but there's levels.
unnecessary.
You're saying there's certain levels.
Yeah,
where you're
I
like,
definitely do know that sacrifices need to be made.
But there's
by
levels.
all means, but there's levels.
There's levels.
But again, but it could be what you're saying, right? The fact that this ship needs to be taken out.
It had to
right?
be.
Maybe 3 or 4 guys dying will save 1,000 lives on
No,
land.
correct. Right.
Like if we go back to St. Pride Ryan, when the guy said, for every guy I lose, I have to think that I'm saving the lives of 10, maybe 20 guys. Maybe that concept, that frame of mind, is a frame of mind you have to be in when you are in the leadership position.
Right.
Right? But this man exhumed leadership. Like it was pouring out of him. And he was trying to teach it to those boys. And the guy who ended up being Jonah and who killed himself, like he was trying to teach that you gotta govern these guys.
Yeah.
Right? And the reason I see you have to do that because first of all, your whole world is in a wooden boat, that box. If you don't maintain order with these guys, they're gonna take you out. It's gonna jeopardize whatever mission's going on. You have to make sure that there is morale. Because when the doctors will take their grog away, they're no, we can't do that. You know, I'm not gonna have any mutiny on board. You know, so he knows how to handle men. He knows how to handle the ship, right? He knows how to navigate.
Yeah.
Right. He knows how to do battle.
Yeah.
Like he's almost perfect for what he's doing. Now, what I like a lot about this as well, apart from what he's doing, his team was super loyal to him.
Very.
Like they would have followed him, like the doctor said, to the gates of hell with no problem.
And you know what? Him as a character, he took into play a lot of what Niccolo Machiavelli used to profess. He's an old political power figure from 1500s Italy or something like that. And what he used to say was that, like, you have to be both loved and feared, and if you're going to be feared, only use a cruelty once and make sure it's an effective cruelty and never use it again. And that was what we saw with the whipping. That whipping in the irons. Because that, as soon as they saw that, they were saluting. They were afraid of getting whipped themselves.
But I think they were mocking the guy too. Like they were using it in a way. Don't get me wrong, they were saluting him.
Yeah.
And that point was definitely put in, but they were like they were in his face doing. Like, they were mocking. That broke him.
I could see that too.
That scene to me was the movie showing us, because when Harlem like kills himself, that's the movie saying not everybody can hold leadership, especially like the stress, the responsibility.
Yeah.
That was not him dying saying, hey, these guys are gonna kill me. That's him killing himself saying, this is too much.
But I also believe that he believed in that curse.
Yeah.
I do think that if you're in the ocean for months, you're gonna be superstitious. If this is going on and you see that what they're saying is like if repeating itself, this guy is a Jonah. No matter what he does, things are going wrong. Every time he's on duty, this ship comes up.
Well,
when this happened, the whole crew got wiped out.
He did confirm, because he did say not everything is in your books, Doctor.
Yeah, well, the captain said that.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the captain
that
himself believed it.
So I can see myself being superstitious as well when you're on a boat or plane, whatever it is, for the amount of time. And they play on the boat for like 2 or 3 years.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we saw snow, we saw sun, we saw rain, we saw all types of seasons going on here.
Yeah.
Galapagos.
He was definitely a necessary scapegoat in order to make sure to keep the men unified in their personality. Because if they didn't have one thing to unify them, they would start... You saw how they were starting to make that rumors about him and everything.
Yeah.
If they didn't have that one scapegoat, it would have all broke apart.
Yeah.
But that's the guy, and they had you said the scapegoat. But they would not turn. I don't see them ever turning against Jack.
No, definitely not.
No. Yeah, because they were even when they were putting the bull, they pull for Lucky Jack. You know, and they all like put their backs right into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm sorry, Bob.
No,
apart from them not being loyal to him, they knew their stuff. Like, he had a hell of a crew.
Hell yeah.
Like, you blink your eye, the ship was destroyed the next day. Paint job, new statue.
They went to Los Santos Customs, bro.
My favorite character is what's the captain's like servant? What's
the cook? The cook. The
kill him. What's his name?
Kill him.
He's always he made pizza like 100 times. It's not. It's not pizza. That's we bro. That same.
Listen, somebody in the comments is gonna be yelling at that.
Can somebody please for my own sanity? Can somebody write in the comments if you know what that is?
It's British pizza
for Queen and Country.
No, dude, that's dip.
I don't want to hear that it's bread. I don't want to hear. I need facts.
It's like bread to me.
It's Cornish
What
ham.
is that?
But
Cornish
in all
ham.
honesty, other than the captain itself, like, props to those kids. Honestly,
all of them were young. That shot at the end, they were all when they were crying. They were kids.
They're all kids. But even so, and I said it before when I commented earlier in the video, where some of these kids have more sense of responsibility, or even more sense of, how should I say, respect for themselves or what they do than the other men themselves. They're acting more manly.
Urgency.
To be honest, I think those kids were from noble families.
Oh yeah,
they were not giving those positions to whoever was on the street and whatnot. You know, these were kids who I think came from noble families.
Had to do no place out of reach.
They had to make their family proud. Like, they had no choice. They put me on the ship, or this is part of this is my dad's legacy. My dad did it. My grandpa did it. I gotta do it, and I gotta step up.
Yeah, you know, there was one kid, the one that ended up. There was one kid that I didn't see his, like,
the one on
the
floor,
the one on the floor that stabbed the guy by accident. But
maybe
like,
it's not for him.
Like, literally, because like the kid that ended up passing, he went for it. Like, he was going ready to fight. The kid that lost his arm, he was a leader. Like,
that
off
kid,
the bat,
that kid piggyback right from what you said earlier, that kid in 20 years. Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's
like that kid in 20
Yeah,
years.
that's what I'm saying. Listen, there's 21 books. I'm hoping that there's a book in there where he's, running his own ship on when I want to.
Blows my mind that nobody has ever picked this up and made it into like a
sequel.
series or something.
Yeah, right. I just had a thought. Where did they go? Well, anyway, great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love this movie 100%. The casting was great. The acting was really good. The story was fantastic.
The shots.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. We've seen Band of Brothers. Watching Pacific, we watch a bunch of war movies and we've seen some videos and whatnot. But if you think of it, and we probably don't give these people enough credit. Battles like that had to be crazy,
insane, bro.
Because you are up and close. And you got a sword in your hand, a musket in the other. They're throwing you these crazy. The bullet is ripping through you.
Yeah, they're like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And these battles, there was no way that those battles were not vicious. They had to be really,
especially like the
vicious.
flying wood that's coming at you at any moment. One of them just go.
But the thing is, what makes it work is also the technology that was at that time. Because, for example, where it became where it wasn't even the bullet itself. If it would have been that, if a cloth would have been stuck through the bullet as well, the cloth is the one that's killing you, not the bullet.
And the aftermath of being wounded and then being treated while you're fully awake with a spoon. Spoon.
Nothing sterile, by the way.
And a coin.
I had brain surgery with a spoon. A spoon and a quarter. Like they put a quarter
on a broken ship.
A spoon? Can we talk about that for a second? Oh my gosh!
Like the medics, the medics that we see with the armies nowadays, they got equipment on them. They got morphine. You got no pain going on. They take care of you. Back then, whatever pain you got, you had to deal with 100%.
All you had was
that
little
doctor
stick.
surgery. Did surgery on himself. Well, listen, guys. I just think that we also still have to give these guys props for the soldiers that they were back in the day. Let alone a battle at sea. That's gonna be crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Talk about aiming it. They had to aim that cannon at the mast to bring it down. You know what, guys? We can go on and on about this movie.
All day.
And that type of battle, no shows, and those type of soldiers, But that again, I mentioned this is this movie always been in my top 10 since the first day I saw it. I was like, wow, I was blown away.
No, amazing.
When I saw it when I saw it, and still blown away by this movie. I love the score. I love everything about this movie, guys. I want to thank you, Catherine, for
thank you
for saying that we should watch this movie. This is your choice. We appreciate your choice. We do love it. Guys, if you like what we're doing, guys, we have a Patreon. If you would like to see the full reaction, it will cost you as little as $1 to join our Patreon and see the full reaction of what we did here, what we reacted to. If you like what we're doing, you just want to help us out anyway, we have a merch page where you can buy some of our merchandise. We have a new design coming up soon. We'll tell you about that soon. You should be able to see in the bottom of the screen here some of the things that we do have for sale, and we'll gladly appreciate if you want to help us out here at our nights and buy a mug or buy a shirt. That'd be great. We also have a Discord, which is part of the
Patreon.
The Patreon, guys. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out. We are our nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Gerard.
I'm Julian.
I'm Alex.
Guys, take care. Thanks for hanging out with us. You guys have a good one.
Hip hip. Hooray!